Okay, yeah, so this is our beta, and you'll see here that, and please, the demo gods be with me on this one. But you'll notice here that we have our account, and you'll see here that we have 0 sFuel. And for those that don't know about Scale, sFuel is like the economy that pays for all the transactions, right? It's the fuel of the underlying ecosystem, but it doesn't really have like a value. So you'll see here that I have 0, but just take into consideration that you need sFuel in order to transact or do anything. So if you're a new user, you don't have to even have, the Nebula mainnet. It'll add it to your account and everything like that. So you'll see here that I have 0 sFuel and 0 prospect token. Okay, so I'm just going to load this back up. And I shouldn't have to reconnect. If I do, we can kind of like just go through that part. So I'm here. I will click on start. I already had a connected account. Okay, so here I am. I have this horse, and I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but I do want to take a ride. So I can go and ride around. I was so proud to get this working. So we want to do is mint your first pickaxe. We're going to go and grab this token here. You basically just need a rock and a piece of wood. And now I can go and mint a pickaxe. So I'll go in, mint a pickaxe, and I'll craft this out. Might be a little bit more lag because we're streaming at the same time. So that is basically going through. And as that's going through, you'll notice that there isn't any, change in it. And that just confirmed. So that's great. Now, if I go back into my wallet here, it might be just like a little bit more stickier than normal. So let me get that to pop up. There we go. So you'll see here that I've been given sFuel. And if I go into my assets, I'm earning prospect. So you didn't need anything to basically get started. Now, if I go here, and I'll just give this like a refresh. And you can see here that this is all the transactions that basically went through for the prospect. And here is the pickaxe. It's number 4. Actually, I'll go back, and I want to get the actual pickaxe itself. And you'll see here that the one thing that's actually really cool too with Scale is that when you're creating your NFTs, you actually have like a display image on the Explorer that just defines it. And then you have like the metadata here and the value for it. And this is like the extra hash points that you get for it. And yeah, I mean, like that's pretty much like it right now. Like you can go in and basically start collecting your prospector token, and crafting out different items and playing the game to earn prospect. And my corn hasn't finished growing yet, but I'll take another.
At least there's no bear chasing you initially, right?
Well,
that's what it was at first.
Exactly. Right? So I'm gonna take a ride on my horse here, but yeah, and one of the other major updates that we're going to be adding this week is the ability to go on quests. So our quests are going to be part of the game, and we're also going to have multiplayer so that you'll be able to go and craft and build inside the Prospectors NFT game with your friends. And yeah, I mean that's for right now. That's pretty much it. The rest of it is kind of survival. I can
Can you do a split screen, Kwame?
Yeah, Kwame, I'd love to see how, just so everybody's aware, each of these interactions, right, is being recorded
on chain. Yeah,
recorded on chain. Let me see if I can get this to. I'll go to the.
And this can't be done with other chains, because this would be gas. Like this would be a gas fee for every single time. Like he's
Exactly.
literally, as he's walking around in the game, he's picking up items, and each item he's picking up is being recorded on the chain. Right. So this, during our demo phase here, when you guys go in, this is how you're basically gathering the prospect token. And when we do reach alpha, you do get to keep the prospect token.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. So you can see here that like we're interacting with it, and it's basically being like wrote on chain at the same time. So pretty neat stuff here.
This, and with no slowdown of the gameplay at all. This is
absolutely not. Yeah, it's
yeah.
pretty amazing that you can like separate those concerns because of the way that SKALE works. Is that like it's kind of like an underlining kind of, you know, mechanism, and then everything you're doing is kind of like a layer on top of that. So it's really cool. Like, I mean, it's kind of like the way that you think that, you know, like a multimedia blockchain would work. But it's basically built for the real-time interactions. Like if you want to build more real-time stuff, then this is basically the chain that you want to work with, just hands down. And then these are all like the validated ones too, right? They're just not like just the interaction with the blockchain. Is like the finality of it, of how fast it is from it being in game. Like show me something that works like that. And remember, we're streaming, right? So there is that lag too. So you're seeing it basically come right in, not only with me just kind of just playing around here, but like it's something that I'm still getting used to it. I'm still getting used to it because you can just keep pushing it and pushing it. Yeah, so hopefully, you know, people were able to kind of see that and, you know, match it with something else that's out